time has come.
Before we begin, I need to address a couple of elephants in the room.
Go ahead.
Number one, Steve Cohen, when are you going to get your head out of your damn ass and fire David Stearns and Carlos Mendoza already? 9 fucking losses in a row, including an afternoon game today at the Cubs.
Oh my God.
Mendoza can. These two fucking. The end of the season cannot come soon enough for Mets fans. The sooner the season ends, the sooner we can put these two ass clowns in a noose.
Yeah, it's time we throw their sorry butts under the bus because honestly, they're just bad.
Or better yet, when the season's over, have them come onto the pitcher's mound at Citi Field and commit fucking seppuku.
Yep.
And then there's you, Marcos. You little piece of shit. What part of go away, never return, and go to hell do you not understand, you little dog fucker?
The thing is, this guy refuses to concede no matter how many times we tell him.
Which is why we gotta fly over and shoot him.
That's a bit extreme. I would never resort to that. I got standards.
Well, you know how I had light Yagami levels of dark anger locked in me.
That's pretty fair.
Willing to kill anyone who pisses me off or commits a crime. Think of it. I'm the Kira to your L.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to the MegaMets podcast. Apologies for that little tirade. I had to get it off my chest. Anyway, tonight it's predictions for WrestleMania 42, nights 1 and 2. Once again, from Allegiant Stadium in the City of Sin, Las Vegas.
There's like a lot of cards going on. Like two nights, a total of 13 matches.
I'll start
things off because it'll make it fun.
I thought you started last time.
Okay, then you start this time. What episode is this on? 156 or 57?
56.
Yep, I knew it. Let's begin.
Anyway, we kick it off with a 6-man tag match. The vision of the new Raw World Tag Champs, Logan Paul and Austin Theory, team with iShowSpeed to take on the Usos and LA Knight. Yeah, 6-man tag action. Part of the storyline is Speed inadvertently cost the Usos the World Tag titles a few weeks back on Raw. Simultaneously, around this time, iShowSpeed ran to Danhausen and he got cursed. So now he's stuck with the curse. He joins The Miz, Kit Wilson, Dirty Dom, and a couple of others who have been cursed. The New Day, who have been cursed by Danhausen since he arrived at the end of February. Is this the match where they break the curse or not?
Who knows?
More so for Speed than anything.
I'm picking the Usos.
And Knight?
Yep.
Fair enough. I'll do the same.
And now we move on to the next. An unsanctioned match. Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre.
These two have been killing each other for months, ever since allegedly it was Drew that attacked Jacob and then allegedly attacked Jey Uso to keep him out of the Elimination Chamber. Though in truth, I think it was Jacob that did that. Having said that, I could see Drew being taken out. I mean, both these two need to be put on a dog leash sooner or later. Having said that, for Saturday, I'm giving it to Jacob Fatu.
You're picking Fatu?
I take it you're going Drew?
I'm picking Drew.
Thought so.
Let's move on to the next.
Women's World Championship match. Stephanie Vaquer defends against the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Liv Morgan. I've seen the knot on Liv's head.
To pull the trigger.
Got me, but I've seen the knot on Liv's head. It is ugly.
Yeesh.
I mean, sure, the swelling's gone down, but if you saw the initial photos, it was the size of a golf ball.
God damn. God damn.
Having said that, Steph has held the belt for about almost 8 months at this point. I think now would be a good time to get it off her. I'm taking Liv.
I'm also going to take Liv on this one. Time for a new fresh coat of paint.
True.
And now we move on.
The question is, though, will the Judgment Day get involved? I'm saying yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But anyway, next match. The women's Intercontinental title. The champion AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
AJ, do us a favor, beat Becky, and force that bitch to the back of the line.
I'm picking AJ Lee.
Same with me.
You made the right decision on that.
Next up, women's tag title fatal four-way match. The champions, Irresistible Forces, Nia Jax and Lash Legend against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, Bayley and Lyra Vaquer, and WWE Hall of Famers, the Bella Twins. God, why put the Bellas in this?
I don't even have the right words.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This would be a good match, but the big ank. But if it had been Charlotte and Alexa going into WrestleMania with the belts in hand, I would have preferred it just being them against either the Bellas or Bayley and Lyra. Against Nia and Lash, plus the Bellas, it's a bit of an anchor. I mean, sure, Lash is a pretty good big woman for her size.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it also helps that she's engaged. She recently tied the knot with Trick, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I'm hoping that Irresistible Forces drop the belts. But as to which team, I'm going to go with an upset here and give it to the Bella Twins.
I'm sticking with the Irresistible Forces on this one.
Okay.
Now we move on to the one-on-one match. Seth Rollins versus Gunther.
For Rollins, it's all about getting payback against Heyman for ditching him. For Gunther, he's a mercenary in this situation. I mean, next on his hit list of legends he's going to retire, it's going to be Rey Mysterio at the end of next month in Italy. We all know that.
Yep.
So I could see Braun Breaker showing up and goring Seth Rollins in half, which allows Gunther to get the win here.
I'm picking Gunther.
Same here. Main event of night one. WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, Undisputed Champ Cody Rhodes, battles Randy Orton with Pat McAfee. If Orton loses, McAfee's done with the wrestling industry.
It may as well be done given that he lost to Vince a few years back.
That was done as more of a joke, and you know that.
Yeah, it was a joke, but still.
I personally say Randy gets his 15th. There's rumors that he's going in a walking wounded. I don't know what happened, but I do think Pat will do everything in his power to keep himself in the wrestling business. So Randy wins. But if they have to pivot and reveal that Cody has sold the soul of the devil that is The Rock anyway and turns heel, I could see him retaining. I'm breaking the coin out for this.
Bring the coin because it'll be interesting.
Heads, Cody. Tails, Randy. Here we go. Say when.
Flip.
Coin says heads, but I'm saying opposite. I'm taking Randy to win. He needs that
I'm
15th.
picking Randy as well.
He needs that 15th title.
He may as well have that 15 title.
Your turn.
And now we head to night two, starting off with a one-on-one match. Obafemi versus the Brock Lesnar.
The Ruler versus the Beast. Oh, boy. Now, this won't be as bad as Brock versus Omos in 2023. Guaranteed that won't be the case.
Yep.
But having said that, rumors are that they're going to have Brock stay undefeated until he retires at SummerSlam on night 2 on August 2nd. Or at least that's what I'm hearing from some scuttlebutt through the grapevine.
I wouldn't mind it if he did if it led to his retirement at least.
So with that, Oba takes his first L. But Brock lets him look strong. Oba loses, but Brock makes him look good. I'm taking Lesnar to win this.
I'm also taking to Lesnar.
Next up, the six-pack ladder match for the Intercontinental title. It's been years since we've had this on the docket. When was the last
About
one?
time we have it on the card.
When was the last one we had? 32 or 33?
Almost 10 years.
Sheesh.
Damn, it's been too long.
Anyway, Penta defends against Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. Let's not kid ourselves. Rey's not winning this.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's weeks away from retirement, so what would be the point of putting the Intercontinental title on him?
So Rey's out of the question.
Right. McDonough has his own issues in terms of Judgment Day with Finn coming after them now to destroy it, so I don't see him winning it.
Anyone else?
Rusev, I don't see winning. He has been buried from the very moment he got back.
Yeah.
I mean, as bad as Tony Khan treated him, he at least gave him a decent run with the TNT title. But since going back to the WWE, his run has been even worse.
God damn. Damn, that sucks.
But then again, Vince didn't know what to do with him anyway either, other than make him a dominant mid-carder.
Mm-hmm.
So it boils down to Penta, Javon, and Dragon.
I'm picking Penta.
No, as far as I know, the belt has never been retained in this match.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I'm going to choose Evans.
Fair. I pick Penta.
You have Cero Miedo, don't
you? Yeah, I know. But anything can happen with it because I don't watch wrestling. I just pick and choose.
True. You're up.
Now, next up, for the WWE Women's title, Jade Cargill, the champ, versus Rhea Ripley.
Rhea's going to have her work cut out for her, and that's whether if she will have Io as backup, because you look at the side story, aside from the fact that Jade's going to have B-Fab and Michin in her corner at some point or another to run interference, you'll also have Damage Control, Asuka and Kairi, going to try to eliminate Io from the equation, independent of Jade's group.
Yep.
I don't know how, but I really can't see Rhea overcoming the odds. I'm giving this to Cargill.
I'm also picking Jade.
Sami Zayn defending the U.S. title against Trick Williams with Lil Yachty, or Yahtzee. Yeah, it was pointless to put the belt on Sami, in my view. As much as I haven't said this in over close to a year, whoop that Trick. Trick's
exactly. My vote's on Trick.
You're up.
And now the semi-main. The Demon Finn Balor against Dominic Mysterio.
I understand what Finn was trying to do by bringing Roxanne into Judgment Day when Liv was out with an injury. It was basically an attempt to try to manipulate the situation to seduce Dom back to him. Back to his side and kick Liv out of Judgment Day because she was getting too big for his britches. The only problem, it backfired on him badly. And everyone turned on him instead of Liv. But is there still some semblance where Roxanne could actually outline with Finn again? I don't know. But having said that, I'm taking Finn to win.
Indeed. What to pick? This is a tough one.
Mike Saint got something to say. Paige is coming back. Javon is winning. Rock and Stone Cold are in Vegas. And there are rumors that McMahon is coming back. I mean, given how badly Triple H has screwed the pooch with booking, I can't blame him if he does.
Yeah.
Balor is winning, is what he says.
So he's voting Balor?
Yeah.
I'll pick Balor.
Same with me. Finally, the main event. CM Punk, the World Heavyweight Champ, defends against the 2026 men's winner, Roman Reigns. For me, I think the step, aside from mutual hatred between the two, this boils down to the favor at Survivor Series 2024. Everyone remembers it was what was basically Bloodline 2.0 against original Bloodline at that year's War Games. Outmanned and outgunned, OG Bloodline turned to Heyman to call in some help. Heyman chose CM Punk, but Punk only agreed to it on two conditions. One, that Punk got a WrestleMania main event. And two, regardless of what that main event was, Heyman would be in Punk's corner. That turned out to be the triple threat match at last year's Night 1. Unfortunately, this led to Heyman getting caught in the crossfire and him double-crossing both men for Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
And then Seth gets fucking injured. The division had to be reorganized. Had to get reorganized with Logan Paul, of all people, at the helm. It was originally Braun Breaker, but then when Braun went down, went to Logan Paul. And with the OG Bloodline basically kind of in tatters at this point, Roman needed a scapegoat, and he points the finger of blame at Punk.
No.
And Roman has openly stated if he loses, he's done with wrestling.
He may as well be done with wrestling given what he accomplished.
However, I do not think this will be the case. Roman wants to save his career. He's going to spear Punk, choke him out to the point of death. And when it's all said and done, Philip Jack Brooks, CM Punk, when it comes to Roman Reigns, and I hate saying this, you will acknowledge me.
I see.
I'm lifting my one to the sky. Roman's walking in as challenger, but the OTC leaves World Heavyweight Champion.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm still picking CM Punk. But anything can happen.
Michael says if Punk somehow retains, he's losing to Rollins. The build of this was such ass, but he has a feeling Roman's going to win because if you smell what The Rock is cooking. I mean, to be fair, we still need Rock versus Roman, so I could see him getting back in the good graces of the final boss. Having said that, that's it for tonight's episode of MegaMets Podcast, WrestleMania 42 edition. Come back a week from Monday when we will be covering New Japan, our predictions for New Japan Pros, Wrestling Dontaku, first Pro Wrestling Noah's Spring Mayhem, and then that Tuesday, New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestling Dontaku 2026.
That's going to be a lot.
Send you the cards when I can. Comment, like, share, and subscribe to the Aboriginal Sports Network, the Hardcore Sports Network, Mega Man and GMX 2128. We are the MegaMets Podcast. Goodbye and good fucking night. Bang.
Bang indeed.